you're scrolling through the news, another crisis, another polarized argument, another demand for your attention. It feels chaotic, overwhelming. You feel pulled in a million directions. Your peace of mind a casualty of the modern world. The noise is constant, and it feels like your sanity is slowly leaking out. Now, imagine the most powerful man on earth. His phone isn't buzzing. Couriers are delivering scrolls detailing barbarian invasions, political betrayals from within his own Senate, and reports of a plague ravaging his cities. The weight of life, death, and an entire empire rests solely on his shoulders. This was the reality for Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome. And his response wasn't to rage, hide, or crumble. It was to open a private journal and write himself a series of gentle, fierce, and stunningly practical reminders on how to stay human, how to remain just, calm, and virtuous in the midst of utter chaos. 2,000 years later, we've forgotten the emperors who built the most monuments. We remember the one who built the strongest mind. And his private journal, never meant for our eyes, has become an unexpected lifeline for our time of digital chaos and existential noise. The philosopher on the battlefield Marcus Aurelius wasn't a pampered ruler in a palace. He was the last of Rome's 5 good emperors, a reluctant leader and Stoic philosopher who spent most of his reign camped on the freezing, dangerous Germanic frontier, fighting to hold the empire together. He did this while grieving the loss of his children and his wife. His journal, never meant for publication, was titled Ta eis heauton, to himself. We know it as Meditations. This is what makes it so devastatingly powerful. It's not theoretical. It's raw. It's the most powerful man on the planet, actively coaching himself through despair, anger, and exhaustion in real time. It's a battle manual for the inner self, written from the literal front lines of life. It is the ultimate proof that philosophy is not an academic exercise. It is a tool for survival. Why a Roman emperor is your most relevant thinker today? So why does a 2-millennia-old diary resonate more than any modern self-help book? It offers 3 profound antidotes to our modern ailments. 1. The ultimate filter for the noise, the antidote to anxiety. We are drowning in a sea of external stimuli, hot takes, alerts, comparisons, and curated highlight reels. Marcus's core teaching is the dichotomy of control, and it is a lifeline in this storm. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His philosophy is a brutal, beautiful filter. It forces you to ask, is this within my control? The 24-hour news cycle. Number, let it go. A stranger's opinion on social media. Number, let it go. Your colleague's bad mood. Number, let it go. Your effort, your attitude, your response. Absolutely yes. Focus here. This isn't passive, it's powerfully active. It directs your limited energy away from the chaotic, uncontrollable external world and toward the sovereign internal space where your true power has always resided. It is the cure for the anxiety of irrelevance. 2. The unbreakable protocol for difficult people, the antidote to frustration. Marcus didn't have social media trolls, but he was surrounded by incompetent generals, treacherous senators, and a famously difficult son. His advice is a masterclass in emotional Aikido. He wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. This isn't cynicism. It's Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of obstacles. By accepting the flawed nature of humanity up front, you are never surprised or derailed by it. You meet difficult behavior not with personal frustration, but with calm understanding. Your focus shifts from why are they like this to how will I choose to respond with virtue. This is the difference between being a reactor and a responder. 3. The moral operating system, the antidote to aimlessness. In a world that often feels morally adrift, Marcus provides an unwavering compass. His philosophy isn't about personal success, it's about virtuous contribution. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee. His core command is to live with integrity, kindness, and justice, especially when no one is watching. He reminds us that our purpose is rooted not in what we get, but in what we give, to our communities, to our families, and to our own sense of self. This is the ultimate antidote to the modern emptiness of chasing likes, promotions, and external validation. A moment of modern meditation. Let's practice. Think of a recent irritation, a rude comment online, a bureaucratic delay. Now, hear Marcus's voice from the past. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. The event itself was neutral. Your judgment, the story you told yourself about it, was the source of the pain. Now consciously choose a new judgment. This is not about me. This is a chance to practice patience. This is trivial and unworthy of my limited, precious energy. Feel that. The frustration loosens its grip. That is you, wielding an ancient tool to disarm a modern problem. That is you, finding your freedom. Your invitation to a Stoic life. Marcus Aurelius matters because he provides a timeless, battle-tested operating system for the human soul. He is proof that no amount of external chaos can defeat a mind that has been fortified from within with purpose, principle, and perspective. If you want to build that kind of resilient mind, subscribe to the channel for more guides to practical philosophy. To truly bring his wisdom into your daily life, our next video is essential. We're breaking down the Stoic morning routine, inspired by Marcus himself, designed to build your inner citadel before the world even knows you're awake. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. As the emperor himself would say, it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Begin.